Hey guys, I know I don't normally post something on Friday, but I feel like I've been doing a little bit of reminiscing today, and I just felt it was important to highlight how impactful today could and possibly will be on millions of children and young people out there. School is one of our best memories. I know not for all of us. I know there's some young people that are troubled at school and not supported, and but the majority of young people, even though they don't like the learning element of school, their social networks are there. So their family, their friends, they're people that make them laugh, they're people that make them feel comfortable. School is also a place where our children get supported. So I know my son is going to miss his teacher. And to be in a position where neither him or me know whether he will be taught by that teacher again this year, that is going to have an impact on him. But he's only in year 2. There are year 11 students there, and we all know how memorable year 11 is. There are year 11 students out there that are now having to deal with the fact that however they performed in their mock exams, which, if we're being honest, some of them may not have performed as well as they would have in the summer exams, but however they performed, that may be the result that they live with or deal with for the coming years. They are also not going to have those last 4-5 months of spending time with the people that they've become very close to over the past 4.5 years, whether that be the students, the staff, just even the daily journey, the bus ride, the walk from home to school, the shop that they pass by on the way to school to get their chocolate and crisps that they think is breakfast, the walk back home, stopping at Dixie's or the local shop to just get a few snacks, the banter that they get throughout the day, and for all of that to come to an immediate stop is going to have an impact on them. Many, and I particularly feel it for year 6 and year 11 students. With year 11, many of them are no longer going to have a prom. And if you're my age, I'm nearly 40, then you won't have had a prom when you were at school. So to you, it doesn't really make a difference. But if you work with young people or have worked with young people over the last 10 years, you will know how important prom is. I went to my first prom a couple of years ago with my first cohort of year 11 girls, and it was amazing. And it was a celebration of the 5 years, the hard work. So I guess the main reason I'm putting this video out there is because I want parents to be aware, teachers, brothers, sisters, any one of you that has a younger family member that has literally just been told that their life is going to change dramatically all of a sudden and they have no control over it, please allow them to grieve. Allow them to be sad about it. Allow them to vent allow them to talk about all the things that they're going to miss. Yes, we have something serious, more serious to think about, which is COVID-19 and how that's going to affect us and our family members, and we need to count ourselves lucky. But we also need to be able to express our emotions. Regardless of how you feel, today is going to be a very, very, very emotional day. Like, I'm a teacher. I'm a supply teacher. I'm not even a permanent teacher. And I've been working with my young people for two and a half months. And to think that I'm not going to see them on a daily basis and check up on how they're doing, that in itself makes me emotional. So if me as an adult, again, is emotional at this concept, then please take consideration for how these young people are feeling out there and support their mental health. The next 12 weeks or so are going to be very testing. They're going to be very testing for young people that no longer have ways of expressing themselves, or communities of friends that they're allowed to express themselves with without being stigmatized for not listening to the social distancing advice. There are going to be parents that have never spent so much time with their kids in a certain period of time that they're going to be pulling their hair out. We are going to get to know a lot about the people that we live with in terms of isolating and the impact that that's going to have. So let's just unpack all of that. Let's just know that there's more to this than, okay, we all need to stay at home, and by the way, we can't get certain things from the shops. There are a lot of emotional impact. There is a lot of, I've lost my teacher sense and I've been out of school for a week. There is going to be a lot of impact on people emotionally. Parents, children, teachers, youth workers, everybody. I do not believe that there is a group of people out there that can say that they are not at risk of being impacted somewhat negatively by the COVID-19 outbreak. So let's get through this together. Let's support each other however we can. You will see a lot more of me over the coming weeks, not just because I'm unemployed, but we'll touch on that in another video, but more because I feel like that community spirit, that passion that I have to want to help people, it needs to, I want it out there. I want people to know that I'm here to help. Mind Our Mentalities are here to help. There are so many other youth provisions out there, and I'm hoping, and some have already reached out to me, like Solve, and there are other people that I'm hoping to kind of work alongside, like Naseby Centre. We need to come together as a community now. Community spirit is absolutely vital. We need to be supporting each other through this. We need to stick together as a community. So calling out to all of the youth provision and services out there, please, please, please do get in touch so that we can talk about how we can get involved and the things that we can be doing and producing so that parents can look after their well-being and young people can look after their well-being. Take care. Have a good Friday.